defensive line.
Oh, no.
An AJ favorite earlier.
Viliami Fioku Jr. wave/injured.
I mean, like this is a sad one here. Albert Huggins just terminated. Like everyone else is just
veteran. What's that? That sounds like super military. Hey?
Yeah,
terminated
vested veteran. It's like, man, I don't know what the hell that means.
Jerry
sounds terrible.
He was screaming and crying for a massive lineman, and Jerry's dragging they're dragging him out into the backfield, and Jerry has a gun, and he's like,
popped him in the head.
Time to terminate you.
The salt gun, of course.
Daryl Johnson waived injured. Carl Lawson was there for a breath. Released Denzel Daxon IPP, and then Justin Rogers, a late round big boy that we drafted this year, also waived.
So interesting because I guess we'll find it on that 53-man roster, but it seemed like defensive line could have used maybe a Justin Rogers, Viliami Fioco, but obviously they did not do enough.
Fioco looked like shit in the preseason.
He did.
Well,
He looked very bad.
The Carl Lawson one, I mean, he's obviously in the practice squad. Do you think that's because they're needing him to know the
Possibly. Is he on the practice squad?
No, that's what Jenkins is saying.
Oh, we'll have to look. I thought he was just. I don't remember.
Okay, we'll pull that up. It says released here, but who knows? Like he could have been popped on that.
Hey, who knows, right?
I don't know. We're looking at ian.as.com.
We're looking at the dark web. We are looking at the dark web.
But no, we still got defensive line.
We're gonna get through it.
So we got DeMarcus Lawrence, Chauncey Golston, Micah Parsons, Marshawn Nealon, our second-round pick, Tyrus Wheat, bit of a surprise, nose tackle Mozzie Smith, nose tackle Linval Joseph, who was signed Tuesday, right defensive tackle Osa Odigizua, and left defensive tackle Jordan Phillips. So those two picks, or those two pickups, Linval Joseph and Jordan Phillips, who were just picked up recently, that's why Rodgers was gone. They didn't like what they saw with Rodgers. They went and they picked up a couple older dudes, but big guys and
played in the NFL.
Played in the NFL.
Do you think this is Zimmerman being like, pick this guy up, go for it? You know, do you think Zim's in there being like, I want him. He could.
I can't deal with this shit on the field. Get him off and bring me some old boys.
Of course he is.
No, this was Zimmer. He walked it. He kicked open Jerry Jones' office doors like a movie, and it zoomed in on him as he came in.
Jerry Jones has saloon doors in his office.
Yeah, saloon doors. And he comes in and he crosses his arms and he goes, "We're gonna need to go back to the book." And then he pulls out his book and he's got
it's like this dingy old
stinky book.
Yeah, he has one of those like
leather.
Composite books, the ones that you can get for like $1 at Target. It's just all like.
But it has to be filmed like, you remember Ren and Stimpy when they would have something and then there would be the close up of it and it'd be like this disgusting close up.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be like his book and it'd be like his hand would be like bloody and it'd just be disgusting.
Oh yeah. He chews his fingernails. He chews his fingernails so they're all like bloody.
And it just says Zimmer's book.
Zimmer's secret book.
Zimmer's secret book. Do not open.
Anything? I mean, Tyrus Wheat a little bit sticks out to me, but
I'm glad. Look, Nealon on the team. Boom.
There we go. He made it, and he could get a lot of he could get a lot of position or a lot of playing time.
Starting line is pretty good.
Yeah,
not a lot of depth.
You did bring up Wheat though,
and nose tackles.
Yeah, Tyrus Wheat. Haven't seen much from him, so it'll be interesting to see. And like he's there because of the Sam Williams injury. If Sam Williams isn't injured, you get Sam Williams and Marshawn Nealon. Yeah, essentially.
I think our weakest position on this line is our nose tackle, and we got to see something from Mozzie Smith. He didn't excite enough in the preseason, but he didn't fail either. So if that's what he brings to the table, okay.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. So the linebackers, we got Willie Harvey Jr. waived. Jason Johnson.
Get the fuck out of here,
I like me some Willie Harvey. Name. I liked Willie Harvey.
He was good.
Oh, no.
He got waived.
Another terminated vested veteran.
Jeez,
Damian Wilson.
Who was drafted by the Cowboys a few years ago.
Yeah, well, you know, Donald Dubb said, hey, get the...
get out of here.
Only one Donald Dubb.
There's only one Wilson.
Darius Harris released. Brock Mogensen, who has crazy cool hair, is waived, and Nick Vigil released. I mean, nothing there, but you're right. Willie Harvey Jr. had a lot of
showed some promise. We've been talking about guys that have been on the practice squad. I was surprised not to see his name on the practice squad. When the list that I looked at, they still had 3 opening spots. Maybe Carl Lawson ended up being one of those guys, but I was very surprised that Willie Harvey Jr.
for the P squad.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't make the practice squad because he looked good. And then you got linebackers, guys. This looks a lot nicer going into the season than seeing Leighton Vander Esch and Damone Clark. That was that was what we were at. They carried 2 this year, or this time last year when we did this. The only guys on the list were Leighton Vander Esch and Damone Clark. That was it.
Overshown injured?
Overshown had been injured, yes.
So
he tore his ACL, so he was off the board. So it was literally just 2 of them. It was Damone Clark and Leighton Vander Esch when we did this exact thing we're doing right now. So the linebackers, Damone Clark starting at will linebacker. And then you have Eric Kendricks manning the field in the middle with the backing him up, Buddy Johnson. And then, so right now, interesting enough, they have, if this is how it shakes out, they have Maurice Leofau over to Marvian Overshown, and I don't know if that's true or not. Duck,
go.
They might be 51-49.
Either way, this linebacking crew, there's no surprises here. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited that we have some actual linebackers going into the season.
Okay, so with this depth at linebacker, if we go with a 3-4, who's your Mac and your Mike?
But why would they go 3-4?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if
all 3-4 does is that you take your 4 best linebackers, and actually usually don't.
Probably Micah that would drop.
Yeah,
back.
Micah you'd end up. Micah would be the one linebacker on the outside.
Yeah,
so you'd end up your edge.
Kendricks and Clark and
DeMarcus Lawrence was a linebacker when he was in Wade Phillips' defense. So in a 3-4 defense, like DeMarcus Ware was a linebacker. So, but I don't think they're going to play 3-4. They're going to play a 4-3.
Sorry, 4-3.
Yeah, so 4-3. Yeah. It's showing you got your Will, Mike, and Sam right there.
And then,
no. My question was right. I got mixed up by Travis O'Shea. No, I was asking about the 3-4. So
4-3.
Yeah, they're not. What teams play the 3-4?
I have no idea.
Hey, and a big shout out to Jennifer Boubel for writing this up. We appreciate it. Special teams.
Okay. This is AJ trying to get his DuckDuckGo sponsorship. Just make sure my sponsorship, you have to name who the author is.
There's something up with this guy, isn't there, Ad?
Yeah.
Hey, all I know is n.as.com is where you need to go for your Dallas Cowboys news.
Special teams is no surprise.
Yeah, you got Automatic, Aubrey, you got the Ganger doing his thing.
And Trent Sig, the number 1 signing in the offseason.
you got, yeah, right, when he was the only signing. You got Brian Costco Anger ready to get.
Yeah.
Brian Costco Anger, Automatic Aubrey, and
Trent, I'm the only signing. Sieg. Hey, fellas, we're almost there. We're about 10 days away from Dallas Cowboys Week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. We will be back Sunday to do the Sunday service. It's been a while since all the boys have been around for a Sunday service. We will be here for that.
And Sunday service is going to be going on a hiatus as the game, as the season continues, because we obviously are going to be watching the game mostly on Sundays. So we'll fit in Sunday service when it's appropriate. But look, we're back to football season, baby.
Football season, guys. And hey, if you know somebody that isn't a Dallas Cowboys fan, we got something you can go ahead and tell them. You can tell them to go themselves!
You disgusting pieces of crap.
I hate you.
Crack them if you got them, son.
You're crap eaters.
The most aggressive out on the internet.
I'm Jerry Jones,
bitch.
How do we out?
I had to piss so bad.
So do I.